So I understand that you have a cello that has a special story behind it, right?
Are you talking about my Prince Charming?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, there's a Prince Charming. There's also a Bonaparte.
Oh,
no?
boy. Yeah, I better make sure that the Bonaparte doesn't hear this story because I don't want to make him feel bad because I have 2 cellos. Yeah.
I see.
So, yes.
Before you tell it, I gotta ask: did Stradivarius make cellos?
Indeed, he did. But again, look at my hand. Do you see how small it is? Do you see how small this pinky is? I could never play a Stradivarius. They're too long. Their standard sides are too long. So...
Okay. So now to your...
My Prince Charming?
Yes.
So, yes, I have a Guadagnini, most gorgeous Guadagnini in the world.
Except for Stradivarius, I'm completely ignorant. So you gotta explain the meaning.
Okay. So Guadagnini was one of the greatest makers ever. And the reason that his cellos are so famous is that they're slightly smaller scaled. It's slightly smaller. Often when you have a smaller instrument, you have a smaller sound. It's not as rich. But Guadagnini's, I don't know what he did, whether it's in the varnish, in the workmanship, the wood, a combination of all of it probably. They have unbelievable sound, unbelievable production, unbelievable volume and depth. And I have one of the best ones.
Okay, so
from 1743.
How did it get 1743?
Wow.
Yes. And my other cello, by the way, is a very nice cello also, and that's the one that I've had for many years. It's a William Forrester from 1786.
And you know exactly the history of the cello? Who played it?
Sure. I mean, cellos like that are like artworks. They have papers, and they have a trail of who owned it before. So this one, actually, the Guadagnini, who I usually call Guandango, but anyways, or the big G. He's actually officially called the ex-Havemeyer Guadagnini because there was a very famous banker who bought that cello, and he also bought the 2 most famous cellos in the world, the 2 most famous Stradivariuses in the world. So he obviously had a great eye for cellos, and so it's called the ex-Havemeyer Guadagnini.
And I understand the other one that you have was
the Bonaparte.
The Bonaparte
yeah.
was commissioned by the King of England?
Prince, yes.
The Prince of England.
Yes, indeed.
He played cello?
That we don't actually know. What you do know that Prince Charles is a cellist, right?
No. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But no, we don't know if the prince actually ever played the cello, but we do know that it was in the royal vault. So,
okay.
And it was barely played at all before I had it.
I see.
And it's also a very lovely cello, a really, really lovely cello.
How does it work? The practical meaning of owning such an instrument, like you need to store it somewhere, right? You can't take it how do you take it from a country to country? It's a whole procedure.
It's insured far more than I am.
It's scary though, right? To travel with it and
I guess at
to
this
hold it.
point,
to hold it. Yeah,
I'm used to it. I'm used to it. So to me, it's not scary. But I do have a good story about the first Bonaparte, he's also a very nice cello. I'd won a big award from Sony. I was still at Juilliard. And I was on my way to the awards ceremony where I had to play, and I had just sent the down payment on Bonaparte. I got to the building. It was a brand new building on Madison Avenue in New York. The strap broke on my case. It was a carbon fiber case. I fell with a big plop on the ground.
Oh, no.
I bounced 3 times, and I got a big crack on the back of the cello. And it was in the shop for 9 months.
Oh my God.
Up to that point, it had been a perfect cello. Like nothing had happened to it from 1786.
For almost 300 years, 250
and I had it for
years.
like a couple of days. See that you can see a pattern. My driving, carrying cellos.
Right.
Wow.
You need a cello carrier.
Yeah. My husband always says I need to be like surrounded by like a big air bubble.
Fluffy.
Yeah.
Just roll around in a big balloon.